What up guys, I'm Toby from UMC and today I'm gonna show you around in my new studio. Let's go! So this is the drum room. This is where I practice, where I record all the videos for UMC or for myself. And the tutorials for you guys. My drum setup, this is where I practice as well and record. So I have the same movements for the videos and for practice, of course. Back there I have a huge TV I had in my old apartment and now it's left over since I moved to my girlfriend. This is connected to the control room, and so I can click and start recording for the control room, and so I don't have to move from the drum recording room to the PC back in the control room. We have for sure a metronome. Everybody should have a metronome at their drums in reach. It's all mic'd up and prepared just to hit record whenever I'm about to do a video. The idea behind this drum room and the setup is to be able to just hit record whenever I want to and have everything already prepared. The miking is set up all the time. The lighting back there you probably know or realize from the videos. And this is just for fun. I want to do like vintage sounds and record some Groove of the Days here one day. It's an old Ludwig from 69, yeah? Like a really weird cymbal setup here. It's an 18-inch sweet crash, an 80-inch K crash ride as a hi-hat. It's like super... It's like a weird setup. Just for fun, double bass for sure. Everything you see here I've built with the help of my friends, my girlfriend and their family. We built the walls and in I think probably 20 steps or so. We built it from scratch here. This was a raw storage room with no walls in here. This was so much work, but I think it paid off in the end. Alright, let's have a look in the control room. So we are in the control room. This is where the magic happens. We have an iMac here, so I have the power to cut the videos and stuff. Sometimes I render on one Mac and do stuff on the laptop or so. So it's faster. The camper, the guitars in this corner, and yeah, like all those guitar preparation stuff is here. We have like strings, we have pickups, and all the stuff you need to change strings and clean your guitar and keep it in shape. That was always a big part for me, like treating your equipment right. If you have good equipment, then it will last really long. My guitar teacher once gave me this one, so I think he cast some heavy voodoo on all the mixes, and that's why all that stuff sounds heavy. It's just this little guy. Cables, a lot of cables, because that's the most annoying thing if you run out of cables in the studio and have to unplug stuff and search for things. Here I store the video equipment I use, the Panasonic camera. The other ones are in the drum room. Like in the drum room, we have acoustic treatment here everywhere. It's like really dampened or with acoustic treatment back there. It's like 60 centimeters behind the monitors, and the computer is just acoustic treatment, so all the noise has no reflections in here. So I really can distinguish the sounds from the speakers or the rooms in the mix, and I really can hear every detail. So that's very important. So you have no parallel walls here as well, or not that many. That's really good for the acoustic as well. I had a friend helping me out with this one, so I'm no super expert, but it works, sounds awesome. I can hear the things I need to. The ceiling is prepared as well. They're like 15 centimeters from the ceiling. We put this Basotect that cancels the reflections as well. It sounds awesome, man. It's like the best studio hearing experience I had so far, and I've been in some studios, so I'm really happy this place turned out like that. Behind the drums is like 60 centimeter as well, acoustic treatment, so the low frequencies get absorbed and the early reflections of the drums. So you have a really dry signal and a punchy signal, because this room is actually pretty small for drum rooms, but it sounds awesome. And this is due to the acoustic treatment and the concept we have in this room. All early reflections are killed. You have a punchy direct signal that's awesome for metal. We have no parallel wall at the sides of the drums as well. The ceiling has the Basotect as well. And as we move from the drums to the other side, it gets less and less acoustic treated. As you can see, the reflections can bounce back on the ceiling or the walls at some point, and they really get diffuse. And you want to have a diffuse sound in your room mics, because that sounds pleasing to the human ears, like really diffuse reflections. We have more and more reflections. Maybe you can hear it on the camera, I don't know. But as you move here, you have really the reflections from the sides, and here should be a really huge diffuser at any point over the whole area here, like 2 meters high and 3 meters to the sides, and it is 60 centimeters deep as well, to give it a even more diffuse reflection. That's about it with the acoustic treatment in this drum room, and it turned out awesome. Sometimes you have luck, sometimes you're unlucky, but in this case I'm really lucky. The snare drums sound incredible in here, so yeah, that's awesome. One of the most important things in a studio is to have a mattress, so you can sleep in here when you're like really late on mixes and working overnight. The storage with the snare drums, this are some of the collection, actually all DW right now, like the bronze. This is a steel shell, aluminum. This is a super solid, like a really thick one, it cuts your head. We have another super solid, a thinner one that's a little bit warmer. The snare of my actually first really professional kit, from the Timeless Timber DW. It was an anniversary kind of kit. Another tom for the Ludwig. These are all sticks. That's actually funny. I collect the sticks I break to eventually make some art out of them, like some table or I don't know. So these are all plate sticks or broken sticks, and as you can see I think that's heavy metal. Die-cast hoops from DW, because normal hoops are not heavy enough and they don't cut enough, and that's the way to go. Tools for the rack as well. So if I'm about to get creative or set up a new rack, a new cymbal I want to mount, I have some things here, and that's, yeah, good to have, so you don't have to pull down other drum sets or so. This is like cymbal heaven. Actually, you only can get those in drum stores. Eventually I got one of those. It's like, yeah, that's like a small boy dream, like coming here and you have all the arms like in the drum store. That's awesome, just for fun. I have a cymbal collection like with darker sounding cymbals. So if someone asks me to record an album for them, we have like darker sounding cymbals here. They blend really well in the mix and don't cut as much as the A Customs. As well, we have A Customs or rides where I can imitate drum sounds from other drummers. We have like the this ride sounds like the Slipknot ride on the old albums, or the new one like Jay Weinberg uses. We have like an ectomorph crash. We have old vintage blues rides. This is a good crash ride for like Bring Me the Horizon crash or crash riding sounds. Of course, an A Custom medium ride, that's like the faster death metal kind of stuff. It's like really pingy, so that's cool to have. I can't give away any of these. That's the issue. I collect stuff. I love that. We have Chinas, can't have enough Chinas. So on this side we have all the cases for the tours. They were on tour like everywhere, like England or all over the world. Back there we have our live singer from UMC, Uwe. He's the mighty warrior in the studio, and he always smiles. He's always happy in the studio. That's about it. Don't forget the mattress, it's important. And let's go to the chill out area. This is the chill out area. If you're hitting a wall with creativity, we have all the liquor stuff. Sometimes, you know. Drum heads I painted with my girlfriend. I think that was good times, was really fun. This area is like for sports. I don't know what to do with that. Never use it. But someday, you know, I'm going mass. The second most important thing in the studio is multiple ways to make coffee. You always need to have coffee in your studio. Otherwise it's no studio. 1, 2, 3. And if you want that one, can have this as well. So 4 coffees means 4-star studio. This is the gray area in the studio where I just put things that shouldn't lay around. So actually there are pretty awesome things in here. We have awesome tires, an awesome vacuum cleaner. My practice kit is here as well, so you know what's going on with my practice routines. That's where it's at, in the gray area. Alright guys, that was the quick tour of my studio. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.